you happy.
This actually makes me so sad.
You're talented.
I always knew it, but I love seeing it.
That's a clip from The Good Night, and it's a movie that I'll be recommending later in my DVD segment. Hi, I'm Tim Boehme.
I'm Skyler Ross.
Welcome to Popcorn, the show where we would discuss all manner of things pop culture.
And corny.
And corny. So it's the all manner that we do at the top of the show, right? In other words, stuff other than movies.
We say all manner, and then we talk about movies.
So we'll get to that a little bit too, the Lost. We're going to discuss Lost in a little bit in a creative way. But first...
Will there be black smoke?
There won't be.
Will there be blood?
No.
Oh.
Sorry to
Bummer.
disappoint. No, but first we should address the fact that this is the time of the year for, this is May, and it's time for the old season finale, right?
Oh, yes, indeed. Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. Every season finale has a cliffhanger. At least they do nowadays. And remember back in the day when it was something every once in a while, somebody would do some special thing, but now it's like every single show. 2.5 Men. Somebody needs to almost die or something, right?
It's please pick us up for next season.
Please, yeah, please. Or it's like, screw you fans, you're never going to find out how this ends, right? I love when they do that.
I hate when they do that.
The inadvertent series finale, right?
I think there ought to be a rule that if you're going to end with a cliffhanger and you don't get picked up, you have to have a conclusion in the can.
You got to go sign those actors on to do one more episode to finish it.
To at least tell us.
Well, our cliffhanger, I guess, is whether or not Skyler Ross is coming back
Dun, dun,
to
dun.
the show. He's had a lot of other offers. There's been some tough negotiations.
They've offered me to replace Josh Holloway on Lost. I know that's just typecasting by abs.
You would just play Sawyer?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. They didn't just want another hunk. They wanted to actually play Sawyer. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, almost identical looking. I mean, I've always worn a shirt on the show here, but so you people have no idea.
You'd have to grow that hair back again.
Now it's going to creep my mother out that I said that, because my mother loves Josh Holloway, and now that I say he looks like me, sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Well, anyway, speaking of Josh Holloway, we'll get to that at some point, I guess. Well, they'll either see you in the show next year or not. That'll be how the cliffhanger will be resolved. But I had to consider, what if Skyler won't make it next year or this summer or whatever? I had to look for a replacement, dude, just in case. So I talked to a certain Carrie Flesh, who you might be familiar with.
I am indeed.
And we actually talked about the show Lost, one of our favorites. And Carrie's sort of one of those wayward viewers. She tunes in every once in a while, but she's down on it more so than not. So yeah.
She's down on Lost. I thought you were talking about popcorn for a second.
Oh no.
She's a faithful
She
viewer
never
of
watches it. So anyway, I did a little interview with Carrie about Lost, and we're actually going to take a look at that right now.
Excellent.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about Lost, and Carrie is our resident Lost expert, aren't you?
I'm a resident Lost hater.
Lost hater, but you have to know what it is to hate it, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I should explain to the viewers, the 2 viewers out there who don't know what Lost is. It's this show. If you're thinking Survivor, it's kind of like Survivor because, people die a lot. Actually, nobody dies on Survivor, but people are eliminated. So, but it was actually based on when they first came out with the show. They said, "Give us a fictional version of Survivor because that's so hot right now." So they did that, and they're on this island though. This is a magical island, and you don't know why it's magic exactly, but it can heal people. People can come back to life. I think other weird stuff, like people can, I don't know. I've never seen anybody fly, but I'm sure that's coming. So anyway, it's a weird magical island, but it's sort of annoying too because you don't know what's going on exactly, and they're kind of stringing you along season after season.
That's an understatement.
Okay. So with that, set up there, and then there's 18 different main characters, which is the other annoying thing. It's hard to keep track of, all the characters, but give us a little of your history of Lost viewing and whatever else you want to throw in there, and your hate.
Well, I started out a diehard Lost fan. I would race home get, I don't know what time it was on back then, but I would analyze Lost with some of the professors here every week.
That's right.
I remember having you tape the show in case I wasn't going to be home.
I've got a new tape for you, by the way.
Yeah, so somewhere around the middle of the second season, it just started to drag. So I just walked away.
So that's it.
Yes, but then
you came back.
I came back and I caught up, and I spent many a Sunday in January watching episode after episode
on DVD, right?
On DVD,
okay, yeah.
so that I could get caught up in preparation for season 4.
So you might say you were at that point addicted to the show, like Charlie was addicted to heroin.
I guess you could say that.
But then, like Charlie, you broke your addiction again.
I did. I walked away very easily.
Again, and
yes.
By the way, you can watch it online now. I missed that last week's episode, and I'm like, gee, I know Carrie says something about watching TV online. Maybe I could do that too. Sure enough, they got all the episodes.
Don't tell me this.
Look out,
I just made a break.
So, and then we have this notion of jumping the shark, which I guess you addressed a little bit. But for our viewers, it's the episode of Happy Days where Fonzie literally water skied over a shark. And people have used that as an example. That phrase, jumping the shark, means a show that's gone too far, done something too stupid to come back from it. So what for you has been the jump the shark moment for Lost?
Well, the polar bear has always kind of perplexed
Polar
me.
bear on an island.
The
That's
polar bear in the
unusual.
jungle.
Yeah.
And the cloud, the dark cloud that goes around killing people.
Smoke monster, we call it now.
Yes.
Yeah, and it makes Godzilla type, or dinosaur type noises, but it's a cloud of smoke.
Yes.
Which is weird.
And when the cloud took on human form, that was when I really thought,
Yeah.
okay, that's enough.
Yeah. My dad once said, "Do you ever actually see the monster?" And I was like, "Well, no." And he's like, "That's sick." You keep watching a show where they have a monster roaring, and like, well, you see it as smoke now. So
Yeah, when I think back about it, I thought, why did I get addicted to this show?
Okay, well, one other annoying thing on the show, or one thing they used to do, is these flashbacks. They're doing flash forwards now into the future, which is even harder to figure out. But anyway, and they used to always do these like secret histories of somebody's life. So if you were on the show, I guess I'd phrase, we do a Carrie-centered episode of Lost, and they always reveal some dark secret in the person's past. So Carrie Flesh, what would be your dark secret to be revealed in your Lost episode?
Didn't you say who would come back to haunt me, or
who have you killed is probably, because they always kill people in the, like somebody dies accidentally or intentionally.
Well, I guess I would probably be haunted by the goose that I ran over when I was 16.
Man.
It would probably come back, show up on the island, and follow me around or something.
We've all got I hit a turkey once. I actually thought it was kind of funny because I was driving and this turkey just came out of nowhere, and I just closed my eyes, and then I looked in the rearview mirror and there was just like feathers everywhere.
Oh my God. Yeah, I guess that's as dark as I get.
Okay, final question and final annoying thing about Lost is that they have this love triangle. Like, staying alive isn't as important enough on the island. You have to figure out who you're going to date,
you
I
have
guess.
to have romance.
You got to keep that going. So they have Kate, and she's fixated on Jack or Sawyer. So I put that to you. Who would it be, Jack or Sawyer, if you're given those options?
I have a better solution.
Uh-oh.
Saeed.
Oh, man.
It's all about Saeed.
You like the guy who tortures people?
Well, he doesn't torture the people he likes.
Oh, that's true. He is nice to them.
He's the most resourceful. You have Sawyer with this inner conflict, and Jack, who doesn't really accept Kate for who she is.
That's right.
Saeed, he goes out and he builds shelters and he finds water, and he's all about surviving. So
he gets things done. That is the practical solution.
the practical solution.
So you date somebody who can get you off the island. That's probably that's important. Well, I think we've talked about this show more than it probably deserves, as other people have. And you could read about it all online. You can read a gazillion theories about this online. But thanks for joining us today, Carrie. And I guess we'll get back to me and that other guy.
Okay.
Well, actually, I got to say, I was kind of joining in with Carrie on a little bit of the Lost hate in that interview, but actually this season I think they're doing pretty good. You're not watching it. You watch it all on DVD.
I'm a last season DVD watcher, so around Christmas time I'll get to start.
And you just blow the whole weekend on it, right?
Actually, we watch maybe an episode a night for about a month.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a most of the family thing.
Yeah. So what's your take on how the overall trajectory of the show, or anything else to?
I'm still in sort of mode.
Yeah.
Because I think the last thing I saw was the season 3 ender, where anybody plug your ears if you haven't seen season 3 yet, where Charlie ends up drowned and there's these new people coming to the island.
That was good for
So
Charlie
we finally, well, at long last, yes.
Yeah, long last.
We finally get some sort of understanding of what the others are, although I still don't get it. They took over the Dharma Initiative, which purpose
Right.
was, who knows,
Yeah.
and what they're intending to do with it, who knows that either.
Yeah.
But now we get some more people in the mix, so I'm still kind of what's going on, because
Yeah.
there's been some exposure to what the black smoke is in the current season, but I've not seen that
Not
yet,
really,
so.
not much. Not more. I mean, from through the 3rd season, you know that it's some kind of security system. It's probably called Cerberus. They have all kinds of weird names on the thing, because Locke had this one diagram he looked at
Right.
once, and they had different things labeled, and something was labeled. And Cerberus is like the Hound of Hell or something.
Yes,
like
it's
that.
the big 3-headed dog, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So
The one that can be lulled
we're gonna
to sleep
figure this
in
out,
Harry
people.
Potter.
We got like 2.5
know.
more seasons to go. They'll get it all in.
I don't waste a lot of emotional energy on Lost. I
Yeah.
enjoy watching it, but
Well, did you see like USA? We get the USA Today free on campus, and they actually had a 2-page spread on Lost recently, and they were explaining all these wacky theories that the fans wrote in. There was like some kind of contest. You start reading it, it's like you're reading a dissertation on Lost just in the newspaper. You're like, it's a bit much, Even I can't go for that.
the last time I got involved in anything like that was Twin Peaks, when there was all the speculation of what was going on with.
There was that
with
magazine wrapped in plastic. I guess they would get into all this.
She's wrapped in plastic. But got to ask you now. You asked Carrie who her favorite guy on the island was.
Yeah.
Who's your
My
favorite
gal?
gal?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up, but I had to cut our interview short. Well, I got to go.
That was short.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, folks. Just hang on. I'm going to watch Swamp Women later. Talk about women.
Roger
And
Corman.
we got to get into which women to choose on that one. But I have to go with Kate just because, what's the choices? Kate and what's her name? Juliet. Rose. Yeah, there's Rose. But Rose would be the sane choice, if you.
Who's Juliet?
Juliet is the other, that. And I gotta say,
right.
once a woman's held me prisoner for 3 days and just given me one half a sandwich per day, I'm gonna be I don't think we're dating after that.
Do you know what? I was going to avoid saying anything like this today. Sorry, hun, but you've obviously never been married.
No, but so why? Kate's not. What's?
Oh,
I get the prison thing.
Yes, the
I'm
prison half sandwich.
Slow on the
half
uptake here. So what's wrong with Kate? Just for starters.
I don't know. I was disappointed actually when Kate and Jack lived through the first episode, and
Yeah.
I've just gotten more and more disappointed since.
Well, yeah.
I definitely choose Juliet
Okay.
over Kate, and probably. Who was the one they killed off because she was tied up with Michelle Rodriguez in the 2nd season? And
Libby.
Libby.
Yeah.
I'd
was okay.
have gone for Libby.
Son, maybe. I
Oh,
don't know.
definitely.
Yeah. Well, anyway, speaking of girls, don't you have a movie with a girl in it?
I do have a movie with a young woman in it, and I think she's the only one in it.
I think so.
And there's pretty much only one guy in it. And this is not going to come as a big surprise to anybody who watched our last episode where my pick was called Spiral,
No. Yeah.
which was basically a relationship conversation kind of thing between one guy and one gal.
And then you had Hard Candy before that, which is one guy, one girl.
Right. I pretty much am into this minimalist cast. And this one, perhaps even more farther along the lines of Hard Candy.
Right.
Not dissimilar, but very dissimilar in a sense.
Not, but
well,
very.
to describe it, you got the young gal, the older guy,
Mm-hmm.
but their motivations are extremely different, although there's some similarity in the way they end as well.
There's a big twist ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At any rate, the name of my movie is the name of the movie is You Are Alone. And it's starring somebody and somebody else.
Somebody else, yeah,
Forgive
who
me, I
knows?
try to do this without notes, and it just never works
Well,
out.
they really are a couple of nobodies.
Yes, very much a couple of nobodies, and as you can tell, I gravitate towards this kind of movie. Daphne / Brittany, played by Jessica Bohl, who is a Wesleyan graduate with a degree in psychology, from historical and philosophical perspectives. They go into that on her resume, actually, on the show, on the DVD extra features. You can check out the resumes of the actors and stuff like that. And
wow.
so this is really a first movie for her. And the guy in the room with her, who I don't believe is ever given a name, is played by Richard Brundage, and it's written and directed by Gorman Bechard. And Jessica Bohl, the star, also contributed some of the dialogue. And the music, just let me say, pay attention to music as you're watching these clips. Fantastic stuff. I've never heard of any of the people that played stuff in it. Twana Jo Basquette did a song called The Girl You Hate. Matthew Ryan did a lot of the music. Strays Don't Sleep and Crooked Fingers did the theme song. Like I say, not heard of them, but I do have my eyes open for
That's one thing with those, yeah,
for a soundtrack of
with
this.
those indie films, really cheap, made films or whatever. Sometimes they really they find some new talent or whatever, and on the soundtrack usually there's a couple good songs. So,
Very good
anywho.
stuff. Anyway, this first clip here basically sets up the movie, as in you think what's going to happen, but sort of sets the stage for the rest of the action or lack thereof.
All right.
This should more than compensate you for your time.
I didn't know I was getting paid.
Why would I expect you to do this for free? It's your job, right?
I just figured it was in exchange for you not telling my parents.
Why would I tell them?
Wouldn't you want to know if you were them?
Absolutely not. What you'd want to know if your mother were turning tricks?
My mother wouldn't. So I could have said no.
You still can. You can walk right. You can leave right now if you like.
All right. So
Yeah.
what?
Yes. Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
I was just gonna say that guy. I mean, you can tell that. I don't know about with her; she's fine, but I think you can tell with that guy that isn't he a first-time actor? Is this his first gig?
Oh,
Or,
yeah. And I think she is too, aside from some student plays
But
or something.
it really seems like he's got a couple of, I don't know, just the sound of his voice or the way he acts just doesn't seem like the best guy for this. But
Well,
they couldn't get Jeremy Piven.
I would have to disagree. I think he is the best guy for this because
Really? Okay.
This is very anti-Hollywood. The production value is minimal. Even the film quality, I think, was pretty low. It's
You're
almost
right,
like
yeah.
it was shot on handheld.
This does look like one of those. Some of those, independent films can look really good. This one, I don't know, it's grainy.
Right. And he does look like the guy next door.
He does look like a schlub. I'll
In
give him
fact,
that.
if anybody is out of character here, it's the star who's too good looking for this particular.
I wasn't talking about the look so much as the acting ability. I think
he's pretty awkward and stiff.
Yeah.
But anyway, the movie obviously is about a young lady who is a fantasy provider, and
Polite way of putting it.
who has chosen this particular dress for her work costume. And the guy she's in the room with now is not just a stranger. It happens to be the guy that lives across the street from her, knows her parents. She grew up with him as sort of a father figure. And the story about how they sort of end up in this situation that they're in here is very interesting and handled mostly through flashbacks and a little bit of conversation between them. Much of the conversation is about her career and the morality or lack thereof and all that kind of stuff. And there's a little bit just about meaning of life kind of stuff, but not hit you over the head meaning of life stuff, just sort of.
Right, but
it just
people
kind of
really kind of like a college bowl session or something.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, so if you're interested in that kind of conversation, this movie is probably for you. If you're not, then it's probably not.
Yeah.
If you watch this movie for your prurient interests, you're very likely going to be disappointed. I would say, though, if it does not appeal to your prurient interest, there's probably something wrong with you.
I love how you keep reversing
But
yourself.
on the flip side of that, no,
It's
if that's your motive for watching it, you're probably going to be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
It probably will, if you're a normal person, appeal to your prurient interest.
Okay.
But the other end of that is, if you don't feel bad about it having appealed to your prurient interest,
I love it.
then there's something wrong
I'm gonna
with you.
you're saying I'm gonna be aroused, but I'm gonna be ashamed if I watch this. That's what the idea is.
Would you say that's an unfair characterization?
Well, maybe except for the shame. No, I'm just kidding.
Case in
I'm
point,
joshing.
there's something wrong with
I'm
it.
joshing.
No, I mean, we are dealing with,
like
to
you
be clear,
said,
the actress is over 18 years old.
it's
Like
not
I said,
like
she's a Wesleyan
objectification.
graduate.
It's not like this. We're not watching Baywatch here, right?
No, we're absolutely not. It's more intellectual than that.
Yeah.
It's much more deep than that. But there is enough of the whatever to be interesting. But when you realize the real situation that's going
Yeah.
on, you're
You're more interested in that.
yeah.
Well, let's
Anyway.
another clip.
I mentioned he's the fellow who lives across the street. She's known him since she was a kid. And this next scene is how he finds out what she's been doing when she's not been watched.
Dun, dun, dun.
While these guys are getting me a drink, you and I are gonna play a round of Snap. Pick a bracelet. Pull it really hard. Orange. You get a kiss.
By the way, Skyler Ross, do you
Yes.
mind if I pose a philosophical question?
Sure.
Since you asked about, we brought this up in the last. I was watching like C-SPAN or something one day, and they had a thing on pornography, and it was there was a couple women that got up there and said pornography is evil and blah blah blah, and then somebody else stood up and kind of gave the rebuttal like, it's no big deal, that kind of thing. But one of the things, and it reminds me because House had this episode recently where they had Cuddy, his boss, in a Catholic schoolgirl outfit in one of the fantasy sequences or whatever. And so one of the people at this porn thing or whatever seminar was saying that the whole idea of the Catholics, even if it's somebody who's of age, the idea of the Catholic schoolgirl outfit is still somehow like I guess wrong or whatever, evil, even if because it So I don't know what your take is on that.
I'd have to say I'm not sure that I know what my take is on that.
I mean, if it's somebody if it's a woman in her 20s or 30s, is there something still wrong in her having a Catholic schoolgirl outfit on? Should you be aroused but ashamed? Is that, I guess, what I'm asking?
Should I be? I wouldn't be.
Okay.
I prefer
Aroused but not ashamed.
I prefer the school marm with the tweed coats and the bun. That's my.
So you want to be cleaning the eraser, cleaning the
Yes.
book, cleaning the chalk off the board.
No, I don't. I actually can see the point. I
Yeah.
can see if you're
Yeah, she's saying.
trying to appeal to the inner.
Well, she was specifically talking about models and stuff made to look underage. She thought even if they are of age, it's still wrong if
So you're
they're
not
made
talking about two people behind closed doors and they're.
No, she's talking about pornography.
clothes.
You know,
Oh, okay.
pornography. Like if she's meant to look underage, even if she is of age, there's still something wrong with it. You know. We don't have to get into this if you want to just.
Well, no, I consider myself to be a libertarian. Do what you want to do as long as it's not hurting somebody else.
Right.
But when you go perpetuating a
Because then,
a type like that then could, create fantasies
then
and
the guy
desires
goes
in
online,
somebody.
and then he ends up on Dayline NBC with Chris Hansen.
I would have to say I'm not a big fan of that.
Okay, all right. Anyway, onward.
What were we talking about?
The last clip.
Oh, movie, right. Captain Sidetrack here. I guess that's not sidetracking. So this was a bachelor party for his nephew, and she shows up as the entertainment, and he sees her, obviously. And the bracelets, by the way, pick a bracelet, becomes a theme for the movie, and actually towards the end becomes much more important than just sort of a running theme. He discovers what she does, becomes a little bit obsessed with her, perhaps, or perhaps not in the way that you might expect that he's become obsessed with her. And this next clip here, next and final clip, is another example of her interaction with a client, as well as some evidence of his becoming unhealthily interested in her. So take a look at this and make sure you watch out the window.
Hi, this is Brittany. You called? Really? I like this room. Comfy.
Wouldn't you prefer the bedroom?
You'll have a much better time here.
I will.
I promise.
Don't you want to talk first?
Talk later. Right now, we're gonna play around with Snap. We're gonna pick a bracelet and pull it really hard.
What if I break it?
You win.
What do I win?
Depends on the color of the bracelet.
Blue's my favorite color.
Mine too. Hard.
Oh! I've never won anything before. What do I get?
You'll see.
Done. We saw the hint of an arm there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess we didn't get quite as much of that into the clip as we wanted to, because we had to avoid getting some other things into the clip that we didn't want to.
A little dicey.
You can guess what the prize was for the game of Snap, but her next door neighbor is, or actually I keep saying next door neighbor, across the street neighbor, is standing out on the front lawn watching what's going on through the window. And I feel bad about trying to find clips for this movie, because there are two kinds of clips. There are plot advancing and past revealing conversations and clips, and then there's this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to think that this movie is full of this kind of stuff. It's just all that I could show without giving away anything. And all the way through, it's sort of one reveal after another as far as plot background, and then finally, of course, the big reveal at the end, which actually explains a lot of the other stuff before that.
Right. This is like, everybody's been doing we've talked about this before on the show. Ever since The Sixth Sense, everybody's got to, even if you're not even a horror movie or an M. Night Shyamalan movie, it seems like you've got to have a twist at the end of the movie. Right. And sometimes it's just annoying. Sometimes your brain's going in overdrive and you can figure it out ahead of time. One thing I like about this one, though, is that I guess I gave up after a while thinking, I didn't really think there was a twist or anything. Now we've told people there is. So, but even if you knew there was one, I don't think you would be able to figure it out. And it's one of those where things just kind of keep falling in, and that final puzzle piece comes in at the end. That's what was cool about The Sixth Sense, is like you suddenly, oh yeah, like there was this aha moment. But,
well, and there's sort of an aha moment here, but it's not really a twist.
Yeah.
It's sort of, I mean,
it was something they didn't reveal earlier.
Slight misdirect, but I don't know if that's a twist. That's a reveal. It's like everything they're talking about could be leading a couple of different ways. We're assuming it's going that way,
Right.
but there's nothing.
It's not a twist that undermines the whole movie.
Right.
It's just something we didn't know before, but we didn't know it the whole movie, and it would have been something they
but
could
no,
have established.
there's no twist here, so don't be expecting a twist.
There is a twist.
Shh, I don't want to ruin it for them. There's no
forget
twist.
about the you might as well forget it because you're not going to be able to figure it out, I don't think. So.
If you are into the kind of movie that I've been recommending all semester, and if you've liked the movies that I've been recommending, you're going to really like this one.
I highly recommend it too.
If you're looking for effects and you're looking for big plot and explosions and Bruce Willis comes swinging
Stars.
through the window kind of stuff, right? Like actors with names, and, sets that are different.
Which, by
from
the way,
same
we
set.
know that's the multiplexers are full of crap by those people.
Right.
So you might as well spend $3 or $4 and get something like this instead. Yeah.
Do not let the kids watch it. It's
Yeah.
not a movie for kids. It's not a movie for people who object to this kind of stuff either. It's probably going to irritate you language-wise and behavior-wise.
And from what I hear, don't take the kids to Speed Racer either. Just a little tip for the boys.
I would never have thought of bringing anybody to Speed Racer, including myself.
Well, anyway, did you want to give some pop kernels for this, or?
No,
Okay.
it's a great movie.
Just let it sit
If you
there.
like this kind of independent thing, highly, highly recommend it. And in fact, I got the clips in before you could for this.
I wanted this movie.
He wanted to
he
pick
took
this
it
movie
from me.
too. So
Anyway.
even if you like the crappy movies that he usually recommends that you watch, you may still like this one.
This is one of those where it really, I remember going through the whole thing and seeing this a couple times. One of those you see it it's like the one copy they have of it at Movie
Right.
Gallery. And you kept going, man, I don't know. And there's nobody I know in this. I don't think there was any blurb. Well,
Right.
maybe there's one blurb on it. And you're like, fine. I mean, so it's one of those, you roll the dice and it's just awesome. So,
You know, last movie I did that with?
what's that?
Every single time I walked through Movie Gallery, picks it up, said, not today, put it back down. Finally, I said, you know what, I've been doing this for a month and a half. I'm going to watch the thing so I don't have to pick it up every time.
Right, what was it?
Timothy Oliphant in Hitman.
Uh-huh.
I watched the first third of it, and man, that was enough. I'm not going to pick that thing up again.
Yeah, the funny thing is I saw it at the movie theater,
Oh.
and I've still picked it up when I went to the thing. Maybe I should. This is the day I read Hitman, even though I've seen it already.
Yeah, it was
Because
terrible.
it's unrated, so you think,
Right.
Did you watch the unrated version?
I don't know. I don't
Anyway.
care.
Well, anyway, next we're going to be looking at a movie that's a little bit different, but kind of the same. I'm just doing your little paradox thing. It's called The Good Night, and we'll be looking at that after the break.
The teacher's doors are always open.
Faculty commitment.
What I like the best is just the overall enthusiasm that the teachers have.
The faculty understands our students.
Jefferson College has a very comprehensive education.
Just being part of Jefferson College is like my second family.
Top quality education.
I'm Rachel Schrage.
I'm Jose Soloria.
I'm Della Selman.
I'm Shayna Payton, and I discovered my future at Jefferson College.
You may not know their names, but the students who are helped through a Jefferson College Foundation scholarship carry thanks in their hearts. It's for the kindness that our contributors have shown. Make a difference in their tomorrows.
Education, the great equalizer. It doesn't just mean you get more knowledge, it means you improve your quality of life.
Give to the Jefferson College Foundation today.
Anywho, welcome back to Popcorn. I am still Tim Boehme.
And I'm still Skyler Ross.
All right. Well, now we're going to look at a little something called The Good Night. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay. Well, you're in for a treat. Rent it later today.
Hope so.
It's directed by Jake Paltrow. Guess whose brother he is?
I'm going to guess Gwyneth.
Gwyneth
but
Paltrow. And
only Paltrow I know.
the funny thing about this is the first time I saw it's one of those where, you rent a movie and you see a bunch of previews for it. You ever watch the previews for other movies?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. And this is one of those where I saw a preview, I'm like, oh, that looks good, I'll go rent that. But they had clips, and they briefly showed Gwyneth Paltrow, but you kept wondering, is that really Gwyneth Paltrow? Because they did manage to make her look different enough that, I guess the first thing they put these like brown, contacts in, because she's got those piercing blue eyes, whatever. And they really, they dyed her hair. Just, but again, it's still Gwyneth Paltrow, so it's kind of funny. The guy in this, his name's Gary. Talk about it, you're total schlub. I mean, that's what our movies have in common. It's
Schlubs.
Movies about schlubs with hot chicks. I mean,
Appropriate.
that's like the story of every sitcom we've
Right.
ever made, right? Yeah, so that's
true.
and it's one of those where I guess they sort of. She's got a really abrasive personality, so I guess that was the idea. How did they get together? Who knows? But
For some reason, you're describing this, and I'm thinking about Cameron Diaz in the John Malkovich movie.
Right.
Being John Malkovich.
They did a better job of making her look. They messed her up a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, and she
And
was
they
pretty
knock
nasty
out a
too.
couple of her teeth. It's funny. This clip has something about knocking a girl's teeth out, so you're gonna laugh.
I'm not gonna like that.
It's one of the funniest lines of the movie. So anyway, the setup for this clip is that the movie's about a guy who he's tired of his crappy life dating Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, who wouldn't get tired of that, right? Yeah, right. Okay, he would. But go see Iron Man. She's hot in that. Anyway, so they frumped her up a little bit in this. And Gary, he's girlfriend's not working. She is abrasive. Crappy job. So he goes into the dream world and he starts having dreams about Penelope Cruz. Yeah, there you go. And he wants to figure out, how can I keep going? How can I keep dreaming about her? And he meets like a dream guru played by Danny DeVito, and he teaches him how to do this thing, where you control your dreams and you keep it going. Anyway, in this clip here, he's going to talk with his pal, played by Simon Pegg, the guy from Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. They're both really funny in this clip. And the setup for the clip is that Simon's having problems with his woman too, and she kind of storms away, as you'll see in this clip, and then they have a little conversation. So let's take a look at it.
Here they are. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay.
Is everything all right?
Terry?
Terry.
What's that all about?
She broke into my email, okay, and she found a letter from that girl who I've been seeing a little bit.
Tika with a T? Oh, my God.
It was just it was regular kind of girl, But then she had this fantasy where she kind of ended up with me breaking her arm and knocking a couple of her teeth out. Which is fine, that's fine. But when your wife reads it, you realise that, it's wrong.
This is serious.
Is it? I don't know, I thought I'd be more frightened of Terry leaving, but it's kind of it's like an exciting prospect. I'm a bit of a hot shot at work at the moment, It's like, I haven't felt like this since the band. It's like being on tour, Women they look at me differently. I don't know. I'm just gonna see how things go, In the meantime, I wish she would just shut up and go to her mother's, because I'm just, What's wrong with you? You look terrible.
My sleeping's all screwing.
Right, the dream stuff, how's that going?
Yeah, things are very good. I feel like an idiot saying this, but I've never... I have this girl, and she's amazing. She loves me. She's passionate and supportive and inspiring. I don't, like I say, I feel like an idiot saying this, but I don't know. I read these books, right? They teach you how to control your dreams. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I feel good. And I haven't felt good about myself in such a long time. I tell you, it's just like the early days with Dora.
God, that sounds great. That sounds so great, because there are no problems. You can't get caught. You should lend me one of your dream books.
No, thanks.
Yeah, and then I can get a dream girlfriend, and then we can double up, or better yet, we can swap.
I don't want to swap.
Consider it.
So where's Terry?
She's gone to her mother's.
Yes!
I didn't.
Oh, that's Simon Pegg. He's hilarious.
Indeed.
I didn't really, I wasn't really that keen on Shaun of the Dead or even Hot Fuzz, but he's
I didn't
funny.
see Hot Fuzz. I did like Shaun of the Dead. I didn't love it.
But it wasn't like hilarious. Did you find it hilarious? I don't know.
I've always had difficulty with the horror comedy genre.
That's a tough one to pull off.
Well, because I can never be entirely sure if it's just really bad horror or they're trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Like Cabin Fever
Right.
I wasn't sure that wasn't supposed to be a comedy because it was just so horrible.
Are they mocking the genre?
Right.
Or are they actually?
Right.
That's why I liked Scream, because it was clear that they were mocking the
Right.
genre, and yet they still had it. It was kind of scary. You know, so. Anywho, one thing I'm going to offer the viewers, which you don't always get this from movie critics, but I'm going to tell you how to watch this movie, and it's going to help you. Because there's something in the movie that I can't recommend, something really annoying, and that is the movie starts off with this like documentary style crap. You've seen this in movies. To me, it's, do you like this? I mean, is this your thing? No. Faux documentary.
I watched Cloverfield.
Mockumentary. Yeah, you hated that. That was all.
I beat my head on the floor watching Cloverfield. So I'm
so
not
that's
a fan
how
of
it
the
happened. We
mockumentary.
were wondering what happened to your wall. Anyway, no, but I mean, that at least was, I don't know, that was like, it was meant for that whole movie. It was like the Blair Witch. But you're like, okay, going in what that is, and you either see it or you don't, because you know you're not going to like it if it's a whole
I vote for don't.
Yeah. Well, this is the movie where most of it's normal, but they start off with these two things that are like faux documentary stuff, and they throw in a little clip every once in a while to the faux documentary stuff while the normal movie's going on, realistic looking and everything. Skip the faux documentary stuff, because for one thing, they kind of set you up for something in the movie. They kind of give you a direction of where it's going, and I think it would be one of those where it'd be better to be surprised about where it's going. And it's just boring stuff. You don't really know what they're talking about exactly, so just fast forward through any kind of faux documentary stuff in this movie. Anyway,
okay.
There's my PSA of it. It's like when they buy a CD, you tell them, listen to tracks 4, 9, 3, in this order, and then you've got the perfect album. So anyway.
Or we must connect to literature, since we've got to do the whole popcorn thing. It's Atlas Shrugged.
Yeah, okay.
Or was it Atlas Shrugged?
Right.
No, The Fountainhead.
Okay.
Whichever one.
Yeah.
One where there's an architect, Henry Rourke, is on trial for something, gives like a 120-page explanation of his feelings on life and art and whatever in the middle of the book. Yeah.
You can skip that, huh?
Yeah, that's why I've heard people, somewhere out there you look up, it'll tell you exactly how long it is. Because all it is it's a narration of exactly what the book's all about anyway.
Yeah.
If you don't get it from the book, you don't need to read it. So
yeah, and it's funny because I listened to the
skip it.
director's commentary, Jake Paltrow, and he's like, yeah, here's why we did this. I thought it worked great. I'm like, no, dude, it didn't work. You had a perfectly fine movie. You didn't need to insert that other crap. So, anywho, turns out this is kind of like, it's a weird thing about this is this kind of like that movie Vanilla Sky. Did you ever see that?
No.
Tom Cruise.
Wait a minute. That wasn't the last Kubrick movie, was it?
No.
Okay.
It was Cameron Crowe.
Then I didn't see
Anyway,
it.
but the weird thing, the weird connection to this movie is in both, Penelope Cruz plays this kind of dream girl, I guess. Maybe somebody saw her in that and thought, hey, she can do that. Jake Paltrow thought, hey, she can do that. In that movie, it was somebody the guy knew in real life, and then he goes into a coma or something, and then he starts having a dream life with her. In this movie, we see her in the dream world first, but then we realize, Gary realizes, she's actually a real woman that's out there. Aha!
Goodness.
And the reason he's seen her on a bus, and just some face he's seen her. Well, he's got connections in the movie commercial. He makes commercials, jingles, that kind of thing. So he finds a way to meet this girl, to have a little commercial made, and then they have a little conversation after the commercials. So the dream becomes reality.
You said Cameron Crowe did Vanilla Sky?
Yeah.
Wasn't he the Fast Times at Ridgemont High guy?
I think that was Amy Heckerling. Anywho, he has something classic like that in his repertoire. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to this clip where Gary finally meets his dream girl in real life.
Excellent.
What do you like?
I like dreams.
Dreams?
Dreams, like, when you're asleep.
Ah, cool. I never thought of that.
Well,
what do you dream about?
I dream about lots of things, but really I'm more concerned with controlling my dreams, to be honest.
Controlling them how? How?
By making them unravel.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. By unraveling them in a way that I want,
Do you have a lot of sex dreams?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Cool.
What? Anyway, what?
I don't know.
So I was humming the theme song, or humming some music that comes up in that scene. But anyway. So yeah, well, I'll let you all figure it out. I mean, this is one of those movies where you're not quite sure where it's going now that he's met her in reality, and he's got his real girlfriend to contend with. They've had problems. I'll just, like I said, I think the faux documentary stuff points you in a particular direction, and it's one of those where be surprised, see what happens. So, good movie though, great actors, and there's some good comedy in it, as well as dealing more serious stuff, issues of, if you could live a life where you were just dreaming all the time and escape the real world, would you get into that? I don't know. Would you?
Again, a man who's never been married.
But have you gotten to the dreaming stuff?
So gonna get smacked.
Have you gotten to the dreaming stuff? Have you found out about lucid dreaming or anything like that?
No.
That might be something to look into if you're.
My marriage is not a marriage that needs to be escaped from.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Glad we settled that.
My marriage is not a marriage I need to escape from. I can't speak for my wife.
Not even mentally? No, anyway. So I'm going to give this 3 popped kernels. And as a little bonus, and as again, coming back to our cliffhanger idea, will Skyler Ross be back on this show?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. I interviewed another person. Actually, she couldn't replace you because she's already left town.
We know she won't be back.
Maybe she'll come back if I give her the show, offer her the show, entice her. Anyway, but this is Melissa Polite.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're 50-50 shareholders in this show. I
That's
don't think
right.
you
Well,
get to choose my replacement.
You'll get paid royalties. And I still get to keep the trademark 2 thumbs up, right? No. Fully popped kernel. So I interviewed Melissa because, again, we need a new co-host here. No, but she's also kind of a foreign flick expert. And I knew that she'd seen the Penelope Cruz movie, Voltaire, and so... let's have a little conversation about Penelope Cruz in a different context. And I've seen the movie; it's pretty good. But
I have not.
And then we got into Melissa's her screen idol, Alain Delon. So
who?
Never mind. Let's watch this interview. Well, hey, it's me again, and this is Melissa Polite, English teacher here at Jeffco, and you're getting ready to depart. Leave us forever.
That's right.
We'll come back to that later.
Okay.
But for today, you're our resident foreign film expert, and we're going to talk about 2 people in particular, Penelope Cruz and Alain Delon.
Right.
But let's talk about Penelope Cruz first,
Okay.
and specifically her performance in the movie Voltaire.
Mm-hmm. It's been a couple of years now since I've seen the movie, but I know that brought her first, and I think only Academy Award nomination. And I had seen her before in a movie called Blow with Johnny Depp, and I thought her performance in Voltaire was just excellent, and I was a little taken aback that so many of the critics, the main thing that I had heard about her performance before I went to see the movie was that she had her rear end padded with prosthetic padding, I guess in an attempt to make her look less attractive or more like a woman of, a common means, I guess. And it didn't work because she was still absolutely stunning. But it didn't seem to me that the critics had paid as much attention to her acting, and I thought she really gave a first-rate performance.
She was really good. I believe the technical term for that is booty implants.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, a man who doesn't need booty implants, Alain Delon.
Right.
And probably somebody our viewers don't know a lot about. So tell us about Alain Delon and your obsession all these years with him.
Well, we are now in our 41st year of my obsession, and I was 12 years old when I saw him in a movie called Once a Thief, and it played on U.S. television. And prior to the time that I sat down in the chair that night to watch the movie, I was still playing with Barbie dolls and was very much a little girl. And there was a scene in the movie, I didn't even see the whole thing, I just tuned in late when it's a kind of a crime drama, and he tries to go straight but is not able to, and he's going to be killed at the end of the movie. So there's this tight shot on his face when he's in a phone booth talking to his little girl on the phone, trying to reassure her that he'll be coming home safe, and we know that he's not. You can hear the sirens in the background. And I mean, even as a 12-year-old, I knew that he was a really, really fine actor, but I would be lying to you if I said that what I felt inside was anything other than an incredible, deep attraction to him. And when I got up out of that chair, really childhood had ended, and I was on my way to being a woman, I think.
That's that's special. Alain Delon
Yes.
welcomed you into woman.
That's right.
Well, can you just tell our viewers, is there one particular film, Once a Thief, is that one we should check out first?
Yeah, you should definitely see Once a Thief. That was one of the handful of English language movies that he made.
Okay.
This is virtually the only country in the world where he never became a major star. And I guess there could be a variety of reasons for that, but it kind of seemed to me like, you know, Brigitte Bardot only made one U.S. film, and, you know, Leslie Caron only made a few. So Hollywood doesn't know what to do with French actors and actresses. Once a Thief is definitely worth your time and the viewer's time, but I think I would go for Rocco and His Brothers.
Okay.
Which is actually an Italian-made film. It's by Luchino Visconti, and it's about exactly what it sounds like, a man named Rocco, who Alain Delon plays, and his 4 brothers, and essentially how the city life, I believe they're in Milan, kind of destroys the family bonds, and they all get ripped apart. Their brotherhood kind of really ends. But in that film, you'll see a very sweet and almost ethereally spiritual Alain Delon, unlike the parts that he was going to play in just a few years, like The Samurai or Un Fleek, where he plays this very stone-faced, kind of emotionless character. So I always feel like in order to encourage people to see an actor or actress, you should try to shunt them toward a sympathetic role instead of something that, you know, might be kind of unsympathetic for them to see.
Easier to like them first, and then, yeah. Okay. Well, as I mentioned, you're leaving us, leaving Jeffco, leaving Jefferson County, so, and you're going to Door County, Wisconsin. Do you have any final words of wisdom or anything to say to the viewers out there, anything?
Well, my words of wisdom would be to keep watching Popcorn Dudes, because I think it's the most entertaining thing that happens at Jefferson College, and both Tim Boehme and Skyler Ross deserve a tremendous amount of respect and credit for entertaining people, and I will continue to hopefully see
I'll send you the
DVDs that you will send me. I would like to wish everyone connected with Jefferson College, whether they're students, staff, faculty, or administration, long and happy life, and say thank you very much to you all for allowing me to be a part of Jeffco for these last 8 years.
Also, my word of advice would be keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. That was
beautiful.
That was Casey Kasem.
Very good.
All right,
okay.
Back to the studio. Alrighty then. So, your thoughts on Alain Delon? No, I'm just kidding. You don't know who he is, do you?
He's ambushing me. Those of you that understand how the television studio
All right, let's go
thing
back
works.
to the Catholic schoolgirl. No, I'm kidding. No, actually, let's go to some other women. Some swamp women.
Swamp women.
Swamp women. That is the title of our movie tonight. So,
directed by Harvey Korman. And if you don't know who Harvey Korman is,
Corman.
Roger Corman. Harvey Korman. Sorry, that's the...
and his buddy Tim Conway.
That's right, it's Tim Conway's buddy. Roger Corman. If you don't know who Roger Corman is, or if you forget his first name and replace it with Harvey, whatever, you really don't deserve to know who Roger Corman is.
If you don't know who he is, you don't deserve to know?
No.
Okay.
Amazing.
If you have to ask, then you'll never know, right?
That's right. Yeah, he's one of them.
He's
one of the greats.
Yeah.
He's the greatest.
Or let's put it
at
this way:
being
if you don't know who Roger
not
Corman
great.
is, we don't want to know you. So,
Absolutely.
okay, we're going to take a look at Swamp Women after the break.
But I was the one with the nicotine withdrawal.
That was my epileptic seizure. Go ahead.
That's very nice. Welcome back to Popcorn. I'm Skyler.
And I'm Tim.
And I was wondering, the pick I did earlier, I was wondering if I really wanted to do that pick, a little bit edgy for our show.
For our White Bridge show.
So,
yeah.
So I went out and rented 5 movies on Saturday or Sunday.
Looking for a new one, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. And I grabbed some of these look like solid movies. I might be able to find something here, can grab some clips off.
I could have given you some.
And do instead. And I found that something that almost never happens happened.
What?
Well, I rented 5 movies and only liked one of them.
That's bad luck.
But the one that I liked would not be the one that you would have thought that I would like, given my
10
picks.
items or less?
No, 10 items or less, great movie, but that's a couple months ago.
All right. So
and that came pretty close to being one of my picks, too. All right, so Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, Juno, There Will Be Blood. There was another one in there. What was it called? It went in and out of my head. Oh, the Bruce Willis one.
Die Hard?
Yeah, Live Free or Die Hard.
Live Free or Die Hard.
So you get this. You know me, big independent film guy, conversation, quirky. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, Juno, There Will Be Blood, and Live Free or Die Hard. Which one did I like?
I'm going to guess Live Free or Die Hard.
Yes.
Just because of your setup.
the only movie that actually delivered what it intended to deliver. I've been hearing about Juno for the last how many months, best film of the year, yada, yada, yada. Talk about entirely devoid of meaning or emotion or conflict or anything.
I wouldn't go that far.
I just did.
It's okay.
I'm willing to go farther.
I personally
than
would not.
this show.
I will say this: it is highly overrated. It's one of those it's watchable. I think. I thought the dialogue was decent, but
there were a few good lines in it. But I mean, I'm sorry, you're 16-year-old, you're pregnant. You don't put 2 seconds thought into what you're going to do. You're just like, okay, I guess that's what we'll do. A statement on our disaffected
youth
of
today. She gave it 2 seconds. She actually went to go get an abortion and then decided not to do it.
And then with absolutely zero show of emotion, got up and walked out, said I had fingernails.
Yeah, her whole reason for not giving an abortion, she was just grossed out a little bit, or that she was creeped out by the place. That was it. It wasn't any kind of moral decision. It was I can't be bothered to hang around 10 minutes in some creepy place, So anyway.
So really disappointed.
Yeah. There Will Be Blood. That's one of those where you go, the characters are so unlikable. Why would you, I mean, you have to have something to wrap your head around, don't you?
Somebody put how many billions of dollars into making this movie?
I know.
And I learned 3 things from this movie. I learned if Sean Connery and, great.
Daniel Day-Lewis?
Spoil the joke. Sean Connery and Tom Selleck had a love child.
It would be Daniel
It would
Day-Lewis.
be Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay.
Looked just like Tom Selleck, sounded just like Sean Connery.
It's just, good performances, I thought. But again, I actually like, unlikable anti-hero type people.
Right.
I like House, he's, but I mean, it's just, they were just so unlikable. There was just nothing. It was like they were all just kind of evil, right? I mean, it was just like, hey, this is capitalism, I guess, is what it was saying. It's just totally, thoroughly evil, and that kind of, and religion is melded with it, I guess, is what it was implying too,
I have no idea what it was trying to say.
Yeah, okay.
I had no idea what the plot was.
But I will disagree with you. I did think that Before the Devil Knows You're Dead is a worthy rental. You didn't like that?
That one I slept through most of.
Okay.
It was another one of those pretty much unlikable people. Like, I've never wanted Philip Seymour Hoffman dead more, and you took too long getting around to that.
See that one scene where he's got this big vein popping out of his head?
Always got that
out of
vein.
His big melon head. I know, but it's like
movie.
they really did a good close-up, or the way they framed the shot. It's like his big melon head took up half the screen, and that vein was.
Well, and also with a movie like that, I mean, the first 2 minutes of the movie, everything else downhill from there.
It was a good first 2 minutes.
It was a great first 2 minutes. I thought the rest of it was.
Yeah, I thought it was. If you watch it consciously, you might. And we don't know what the mystery 5th movie was, do we?
The mystery.
I think that was 4 movies.
I was trying to remember what the 5th movie was. The Live Free or Die Hard was. I thought it was good. Now you're going to say it's unbelievable because it could. Did you?
No, I liked it. Yeah.
We've had many conversations. He's like, yeah, that's just unbelievable, and I'm thinking, Bruce Willis jumping off a bridge onto the back of a jet.
An action movie, you don't
down.
go for realism or anything like that. No, I thought it was really one of the best movies last summer, blockbuster movies. My brother, he makes a top 10 list too, even though he doesn't have a show. Cuckoo. No.
You've been doing it for years.
I know, I have too. Now it makes sense. But no, that was his #1 movie of the year, Live Free or Die Hard.
Was it?
Yeah.
I was really impressed with it. I'm not going to have it as a pick because it's already been
There's like a gazillion
promoted
copies
enough
of it.
and
everybody's
heard
seen
of
it by now if they wanted to see
Right.
it. It's got that, whatever, Mac guy in it.
The who?
The Mac kid, the sidekick in that movie is in those Mac commercials.
The sidekick. Ooh,
Yeah.
evidence of time travel. They went back, pulled Keanu Reeves out of Chain Reaction, put him in this movie, and
Well,
then sent
I
him
think
back to
after
finish
we've heard
that.
enough actors, like there's that other guy too who was in Fast and the Furious, that there's enough actors. It must be a certain part of Southern California where you talk like Surfer Dude or whatever, right? Everybody sounds like Keanu. So.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's get to the big show tonight.
Well,
Swamp Women.
We should tell them everything that's important about Swamp Women before we start.
All right, go ahead.
Roger Corman.
Roger Corman. That's it.
Nothing else to say about the actors, actresses, anything else.
Nah.
Roger Corman.
Not too much plot to speak of. Just,
Oh, great plot.
Yeah. All right, well, should we get to it?
Absolutely.
I love you so much.
You think so, huh?
Well, hadn't I just like to stay with you forever and ever.
Maybe your daddy told you my oil well looks good, huh?
Bob, however can you say such a thing?
Oh, I was only kidding.
Well, folks.
The beginning of the Crew of Rex.
The Crew?
Yeah, they're the clubs that conduct the carnival.
And it's spelled C-R-E-W-E.
C-R-E-W-E?
Crew.
Okay.
They're the clubs that conduct the parades.
Ah, yes.
And the balls.
And
that's
this is
King
the
Rex.
lamest parade ever with the Burger King guy, I guess we understand. I'm not sure they would have got it during the time, but I think we could all appreciate now a woman who's aroused at, the sound of oil drilling. The idea of it. That's clearly what's going on here, right?
She does seem to be a little more intrigued than I would be. Just so you know, actually, Rex is the big parade. Rex is the big crew, the oldest, most respected.
Okay.
Possibly except for Zulu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you lived in the Big Easy.
Yes, and I'm going back there probably on the road as this show airs.
Wow.
I'm pretty excited about that. Can't wait to get back to Old French Quarter.
Maybe that's why you're not going to make it back next season. Gets lost in New Orleans and just, becomes a street person.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I remember that fifth movie.
Oh, yeah, what was it?
It was that Kevin Bacon one, Death Sentence, that you picked a few times ago. I thought I'd check
put
it
it
out.
on my, yeah.
I just...
Uh-oh. We should get back
later.
To the movie. Okay.
Did I tell you that I've got my eye on some new oil land?
Really? Well, where is it, honey?
Middle of some of the meanest country in the world.
Where's that?
Swampland, bayou country, jungle.
I didn't know there was such a thing around here. I sure would like to go and see that jungle with you.
Oh, I doubt that. That's real wild country for such a pretty young lady.
I guess those are just the horrors of being with a wildcat oil man.
Yeah,
I'll bet you don't think I could take it.
maybe.
But I could.
Think so?
Why don't you let me prove? Honey, I could do anything as long as I was with you.
Do you want to go to the bayou?
Mm-hmm.
You think your daddy will let you?
Oh, he'd let me do anything with you. He thinks that you're going... He thinks that you're just wonderful.
Yeah, we might try it at that. Come on, let's go.
Honey, will we go into the bayou all alone? Just the two of us?
No, baby, we'll have to have a guide.
Oh, you can find your way without any old guide.
I'm not sure I'd live to tell the tale. Come on, let's go. What's the matter?
I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean to scare you, little girl.
And don't jump out and start pawing people.
Be a sport, will you, pal? Be a sport. Give me a little money for a cup of coffee.
Sure. Here, buy yourself a dozen cups. Black.
Hey, mister, how about having a little old drink with me, huh?
And it looks like we're gonna see. Oh yes, there's the Burger King guy again.
I gotta tell you,
yeah.
I'm irritated by the portrayal of stumbling drunks in the French Quarter as dishonest, because
yeah, come on,
I ain't taking nobody's wallet while I'm there.
No. And you can, you probably don't stumble so much as, slide a little.
That you'd have to ask my wife.
So your movie was Death Sentence. Why didn't you like that? The one you didn't like?
It was pretty good, the action. I found Kevin Bacon to be a little reprehensible in the thing. I mean,
he was pretty violent.
He's still got a boy at home.
Yeah, right.
For crying out loud, get involved in this war, destroy your family.
I know. Not socially responsible.
Well, I don't know.
What about the initial killing? You think that was justified?
Yeah, I can see that was heat of the moment, but then he just decided to carry it a little too far.
Okay.
And I didn't respect him for that. Action-wise, it was pretty cool, but I wasn't
pretty
not
violent. Well, let's check out what our little young couple is going to get involved in here next, all right?
Alrighty.
Can you see all right, baby?
Oh, just perfect, honey.
Hey, buddy, could you spare a little old dime?
I just gave you some. Hey, just a minute. You get quite a bit of my money, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about, bud.
Come on, hand it over.
Let go of me.
All right, Charlie, let's go see the judge again.
What's the matter? Can't a guy have a couple of drinks?
Now, where's his money?
All I do was invite him for a drink.
How much of this is yours? Oh, about 50 or 60, I guess. And you can pick it up at the station house. Look, there's no sense in turning him in. I should have had him figured. The Mardi Gras rough enough without having guys like this around.
I don't know who you think I am, but all I do is invite him for a drink.
How many floats did I miss, baby?
Oh, Bob, honey. You're just so strong and big and brave. I don't know what I'd do without you.
My little bayou baby, huh?
Well, can't a guy even have a couple of drinks to celebrate? What's the matter with you guys?
Is Captain Goodrich in?
Yes, Lieutenant. I'll tell him you're here.
Say, lady, since when can they arrest a guy for having a couple of drinks during Mardi Gras? Come on.
Of course, officer, he's not drunk.
I am, too.
Oh, no, you're not. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to take this away from me so cleverly. If I were drunk, I wouldn't have been able to take it back.
Captain Goodrich will see you now.
Thank you. Officer, book him. Oh, that mob out there is really something.
A little above and beyond the line of duty.
It certainly is.
So's your plan, Lee.
It might work, Captain.
You do realize if it doesn't work, what's likely to happen to you?
Yes, sir. But the longer we do nothing, the harder it is on the police department.
People are critical. We've gone through that.
The Nardo diamonds have been missing for 3 years.
Nardo men died in the electric chair, and their women are in prison.
Where the diamonds are, nobody knows.
Yes, the public has their ideas on that subject.
Seems to me we have to find them.
Lee, you're probably the finest policewoman I've ever known.
Thank you, sir.
You're right, and your plan's right. Josie Nardo and those other girls are bound to know where the diamonds are.
Of course they do.
So, if we put you in prison, you escape with the Nardo girls, you'll know where the diamonds are. I think you'll stick around and tell us what you find out.
What do you think you ought to send me to jail for?
Bravery. You'll bunk here in Barracks C with the Nardo girls on the second floor.
Any electric alarms on the windows?
No. Now, the fence is here, a direct line.
And the car?
The car behind this clump of trees.
Every night?
Every night. You pick your own time of departure.
Sooner the better.
It's got to be shooting, Lee. We'll miss.
I hope so.
And you're going to be pursued. Unsuccessfully, of course.
And from there, they take me to the diamonds.
I'll give you all the protection I can. But we've got to be careful. The slightest suspicion, they'll kill you.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Morrison will take you to the prison tomorrow morning.
Thank you, sir.
You're taking on a mighty big job, Lee.
I guess I can't resist my share of the diamonds, sir.
Good luck. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Will you get out of my way, or do I have to beat you out of here? Do I? I'll leave her alone. Stay out of this. Leave her alone. She got in my way. Want to knock somebody around? Try your own size. Like who? Me. Why don't you shut up?
Well, if you two ain't a sight for sore eyes.
I don't know about your eyes, but I sure got a sore back. Not from working. What's up, Josie?
Oh, just thought I'd drop around.
Get yourself put in the brig for being down here.
They made me a trustee.
Huh.
We got a new roommate.
Oh, boy, they sure like to make trouble for us, don't they?
She's crazier than a bedbug.
How can you tell?
She's only been here 3 hours. She wants to go over the wall.
Huh. Don't sound so crazy to me.
So we let her climb over the wall, they shoot her, and we're rid of her.
Cut out that talking in there.
Can I take me now?
Move it. Shut up.
Oh, both of you shut up. Don't you know we're very hard to get along with?
Well, I wasn't thinking of a pleasure trip.
Oh, what were you thinking of? Suicide?
No. The Nardo diamonds.
Wouldn't you just like to get your hands on them?
Wouldn't you?
Look, we've been in there for 3 lousy years. What makes you think right away you can crash this joint?
Well, I did something you 3 girls didn't do.
Man, I didn't think we'd miss nothing. Such as what?
On my way in, I planned a way out.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Get off of here.
Bring me that case of tea. What makes you so sure we'll split with you?
What makes you sure that I'll take you with me?
How do you know the car will be there?
He'll be there.
Who's putting it there?
None of your business.
That's all.
Boy, she sure thinks she's hot. I think she is, too, if she can get us out of here. We've been doing a little planning, too.
It's a long drop.
What's the matter? No guts?
Takes more than guts.
So after we make the drop, we need your car.
How much are the diamonds worth?
Any fence will give us 200 grand.
Can you find them?
I can find them.
I get 50 grand.
Yeah, 50 grand.
If you get there and back.
So, Skyler Ross, as a fan of Prison Break, what do you think about the fact that they escape in 5 minutes where it took a whole friggin' season for that show to do it?
I got to tell you, I figure Wentworth Miller's nowhere near as smart as we give him credit for. All you have to do is wake up in the middle of the night, find yourself an open window.
Make sure you got a buddy on the outside that parks a car somewhere.
Jump out through the window. Schofield, you're an idiot.
Yeah, Lee, the undercover detective here, did not go into prison with blueprints of the entire prison on her tattoos.
Not that we saw anyway.
In fact, I've seen no visible tattoos on Lee.
And if there were visible tattoos, we'd likely see them later in the movie. But now, honestly, it was called Swamp Women. I wasn't sure exactly where the plot was going to go, but did you find yourself a little disappointed that you get a bunch of women in a prison cell here, and then they escape so quickly?
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
Women's prison movies have sort of a reputation for being lots of cat fights and stuff.
Chained heat.
Yeah, and that's right up Corman's alley, and I was thinking that's where this was going. Then, 2 minutes in prison, they're gone.
Yeah, time to bust out of it.
They'll just have to have their cat fight somewhere
One thing you'll notice here, the budget's so low that we don't see any guns. You just hear some, gunfire. So
stock footage.
Don't even see any guards or anything. It's like, sound those alarms. Maybe that's their only security system. They sound off an alarm, then they make the sound of gunfire. Make people run back to their cells. These are some capable women.
They are indeed.
Escaping an incapable prison. Again, I'm loving this. It's like, and so this is the part where they're on the lam. This is, again, Prison Break spent another whole season on that, being on the lam.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So,
where does that come from?
What?
Lamb.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be on one.
It's spelled L-A-M, not A-L-M-B. So
Yeah.
not to do with the animal, I assume.
Well, this is big action here. Let's get back to the phone.
Ouch! Take it easy. What's the matter? You hurt my arm, that's what. Oh, that's tough.
What's that term?
Where do we go from here?
We're losing them.
Turn left, half mile up Louis' place.
Louis Blanc?
Yeah.
Hey, you think he'll give us something decent to wear and some lipstick?
Good enough for where we're going.
I've given up. Boy, I sure do wish I could have taken a couple of shots at them. Josie, you think Louis will give us a couple of guns?
He will if he knows what's good for him.
How long do you think it's going to take us, Josie?
Well, with a couple of days with the boys, I don't see how we can do much better.
On foot?
On foot, it'd take about a couple of years. Louis will give us a boat. We got a few things on Louis. What's on your mind?
Nobody has any guns yet. If it weren't for me, you'd all rot in jail. I want to make sure I get that 50 grand.
We keep bargains.
I just thought I'd tell you. I'm a good shot. If you try anything, I'll kill all three of you.
And if you try something,
we'll kill you.
lovely.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Just lovely. But then, of course, after you got a few little old oil wells, you wouldn't have to spend any time in a nasty old jungle. Will you?
No, I guess not.
This is really a great time to spring a leak.
If I ever see that lousy Louis again, I'll break his neck. Josie, what do we do now?
Hitch a ride, I guess.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, look over there.
Come on over here. Cut your motor. Cut it, I said.
Let's go to the boat. What's your problem, girls?
Bob, honey, I'm frightened. What do they want?
Just the boat. Pulled into shore.
Now, wait a minute. What do you think this is?
We go to boat.
What's the matter with you? You crazy! Water all over me. I'll kill you. What's the matter? Show me when I'll kill you. No.
What's the matter?
That guy was gonna conk you over the head with an oar, and I shot him, and she jumped me.
I'll hold it. Why'd you do that?
There shouldn't be any shooting.
What's the matter, you chicken?
In case you want to know, shots make noise, and noise carries. There's no reason why we should attract any more attention than we have to.
Says who?
She's got a point. Now quit the fighting. Give her back her gun.
All right. No hard feelings.
That's what you think.
That's what I think. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You could have killed him.
Well, we didn't, did we?
Oh, we should have.
Doesn't seem much else we can do.
Oh, I'll just wait till he wakes up so he'll know what hit him. Maybe I better not. Oh, hold it. Will you let me alone?
You're crazy for that gun.
Knock it off. You got a better suggestion?
Yeah, hold them both as hostages. Well, we got a long trip ahead of us. We might run into trouble. I'd like something to bargain with, and they do.
Diamonds and guns ain't enough of a bargain?
Get that piece of rope over there.
Oh, get it yourself.
She's right. We better tie him up. Come on, hurry, Vera.
I could kind of go for him.
Nice enough looking.
Wonder who he is.
Couldn't be a friend of yours, could he?
You know, I got a feeling you don't like me.
You know, I got a feeling you're right.
You okay?
I guess so. What's the story?
Man, don't you read the papers?
Once in a while.
Ever heard of the Nardo gang?
Yeah. Heard they're a pretty rough group.
You just remember that.
Okay, Red.
Oh, Bob, honey. What are they going to do to us? Shut up.
She's got a good question. What are you gonna do?
Stick around, then you'll know, too.
Kidnapping, maybe?
If you're lucky.
What's your name?
Bob. Bob Matthews. Not worth much in this kidnapping game.
Yeah, that's very discouraging. That's your wife?
No. Just a friend.
Some friend.
Look, if you don't stop your crying, I'll give you something to cry about. Yeah, one more girl we don't need.
What can I do for you?
We had a leaky boat with no motor. Anyway, we like yours better.
And you're off on a cruise, huh?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to kill a guide?
Self-defense.
I see.
Well, come on, let's get going.
Well, folks, having seen this movie, I've got to warn you that there's going to be a lot of scenes like the one you're about to see with lots of footage of New Orleans. Whether this is like an hour, this movie's like an hour and 8 minutes, and I think at least a good 10 minutes of it is just scenes of
New Orleans wildlife.
New Orleans, the boat, the water, the alligator.
Hey, you ever watch daytime TV where they interview like girls that are gang members?
Yeah.
They ever look like these young ladies too?
Not quite. There's none of them that I've seen that look like Marilyn Monroe, and one of these is obviously kind of a Marilyn Monroe knockoff. No, they usually look a little more, a couple more scars. A little less makeup.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed. I think the gang members need to start watching these movies and
That's right. Come on.
fashion themselves a little better.
Just because you're a gang member and you're about to be shivved any day doesn't mean you have to, you know.
Let your hair go.
Well, yeah, you still look good.
How much further we gotta go?
All right, well, back to the movie, folks.
Hey, look at that! Bob, what's happening?
Beats me, honey. Don't worry, honey. It'll be all right.
That's very sweet.
Brett, you talk too much.
Oh, cut it out. That looks like dry ground. We can camp over there. Oh, it sure ain't no palace. It ain't no prison either. Billy, get out and pull the boat in. Oh, Billy, do this. Billy, do that. You heard me. Pull the boat in.
Oh, man, you sound more like the wardens than the warden.
Are you complaining?
Man, you know I am.
Man, I sure wish she'd shut up.
Oh, she's not hurting you. Hand me the salt.
She's hurting me if I say she is, and she gives me a pain. There's alligators back there. Big ones? Well, big enough I wouldn't like to stick my foot on top of one in the dark. Just nearly ready?
In a few minutes.
Josie, how much longer you figure it'll take us to get there?
Oh, a couple of days, day and a half, we're lucky.
Man, I hope I live long enough to get my hands on them diamonds. Well, they sure are holding us up plenty.
They may be worth it.
For what?
We'll see.
Ah, we'll see, we'll see.
Look, if I bother you, go somewhere else.
Oh, cut it! Cut it, I said! Look, nobody talks to me like that. I'll kill that damn... You're killing nobody. Now stop it. Some of us aren't going to get out of here alive.
Food's ready. Unless you'd rather fight than eat.
Oh, shut up.
Take this over to them. What if we don't have enough? We got enough.
Oh, that dame makes me sick.
Please, I want to talk to you.
Talk to yourself. What do I do now? Feed him?
Why not? Untie his hands till he's through.
Enjoy yourself.
What's for dessert?
Boy, you just can't keep away from him, can you? Better not being able to get near him.
Who'd like a drink?
Man, who wouldn't?
Take a look at my blanket over there.
You're kidding.
It's not enough to slow us up tomorrow. Boy, 3 years is a long time to be in the jug.
Hey, give me some too, you pig.
Come on, bring it over here.
Oh, Josie, this is crazy.
Oh, it's crazy.
Nardo girls never run around in pants like a bunch of boys.
That's right.
Really, she's got knock-knees. Yeah, then we'll just cut off her knees.
Oh, hey, Vera. I want mine cut off a little shorter.
Do it yourself. Maybe he goes for girls in little blue sweaters.
Please leave me alone. Look, leave me alone and I'll give you anything.
Like what?
Listen, just get me out of here, honey, and I'll give you whatever you want.
How much?
Whatever you want. 1,000? 10.
And your boyfriend? You buying him too?
I don't care. Just get me out of here. My daddy will give you whatever you want.
Hear that, handsome? Your girlfriend's trying to buy a way out, but she doesn't care what happens to you. Isn't that right?
Yes, just get me out of here.
Oh, I wouldn't wear your lousy sweater if you gave it to me. Nice kid. Still a man right down the river.
Boy, I sure miss Nicky.
Yeah. Joey, Mike. You can just forget about missing Mike.
Would we have a ball with those diamonds if the guys were still with us?
Well, I'm going to have a ball without them. I'm going to go down to Mexico and I'm going to buy myself a town.
You're drunk. What do you want with a town?
I may be drunk. I'm going to buy a town, I'm going to buy everybody in it, and I'm going to order them around the rest of my life. You got a better idea?
I got a better idea. That's the best idea. Gotta find me his doctor and have him change my whole face around. Cut it up.
You ain't that ugly.
Ain't ugly at all, you know it. But I ain't gonna look like me no more. I'm gonna get the old little address book. And I'm gonna start with the judge first, to set the guys to the chair. And all the folks in the jury. And I'm gonna louse them all up.
How do you mean?
Gonna break up all their happy little homes. And make their wives hate them. And their kids. And I'm gonna louse them all up.
Good for you.
What are you going to do, Josie?
Well, I'll tell you, I got a plan. I'm gonna get me a big house south of the border. I'm gonna rent rooms to everybody that's on the lam.
The old lady in the shoe.
Sure, why not? I figure I can make a good living and make plenty of trouble for the cops at the same time. How about you, Lee?
Oh, I don't want to cause no trouble for nobody. I just want to be by myself, that's all.
Lone wolf. You can't trust him.
I'll take the first watch. Guess he's not going anyplace.
Thanks for the drink. Sure can hold plenty of it. You don't do so bad yourself.
So Skyler, if you were Bob and you had to, Bob kind of has to choose between these ladies, which one would you choose?
Well, that blonde just downed half that bottle there.
I like her, Josie.
I think that's.
Although later she wants to kill Bob, so
Well, it's something to say for somebody who's not too morally conflicted and whiny about stuff.
There's like 2 or 3 that want to kill him anyway, so I guess Lee's the safe choice,
So hey, did you hear Obama called somebody sweetie?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, but the talk radio is all upset that he was condescending or something like that.
Oh dear, talk radio.
What's this, dessert?
Speaking of sweetie.
Hey, sweetie.
Let's get back.
What can I do for you?
Anything you like.
What if I don't like?
You will.
You dirty little dumb broad! What's going on here? She was after him. I'd like to know what you were doing over here. Same as she was after Mike the night they caught us. Oh, kill her! Shut up, both of you. Go get some sleep. Now cut out the fighting, because next time I'm going to knock you both cold. Get going.
Stay out of trouble, mister. They'll kill you.
I haven't got much of a choice.
No, you haven't.
Hey! Oh, help! Help! What a I don't think she can swim.
alligator behind that boat.
I see him. It's gonna get her.
Quick, Josie, cut me loose.
Sorry.
Yeah. Poor kid. Sorry for what?
Sorry for not saving her life. Making you risk your life.
Yes, every available man. I want that entire area surrounded. Tell any man that gets too close, I'll personally break him. Slightest suspicion, Lieutenant Hampton's through. Yeah? No, only one helicopter. Personally tell the pilot not to get too close. He mustn't hover over the scene. What's the matter with that unit on the left? All right, pull them back. We must not risk being seen.
Josie, how many more 1,000 miles we gotta go? About 5 more miles. Rough, I don't want to try it at night. We'll stop at the first good place.
Are you sure you can find them?
You could blindfold me and I could find them. I sure would have liked some help bending the loop. If Nicky was here, he'd be ordering you around just like he always did. You know what? I miss being told what to do. Oh, that looks like a good place. We'll pull in there. Man, another dump. It'll be to prison. What don't? Josie, if the cops are waiting for us, how do you figure we're going to get the diamonds out of here? Take a powder.
Sure I can't help you?
I think we can manage without you. Get lost. Too bad, nice guy. Huh, he's nothing.
Hey, any chance of promoting a drink of water?
I'll get him some. Have a drink.
Don't mind if I do. I don't get it.
You will.
Just what is it with you?
Thanks. We gotta get some wood before it gets dark.
I'll get some. They mustn't hear.
Why don't you tell me the story of your life?
Before I went into crime?
You were never in it.
Well, don't tell my friends. Are you all right?
Oh, sure, just great.
Wrist sore?
Not too sore.
Try that again and I'll kill you.
Now what's going on?
Oh, I was just checking his ropes for the night and he tried to get fresh.
You sure it wasn't your idea?
I'm sure.
Well, I'll check him. How's that?
Didn't have to cut off his hands.
Says who? Cut it out, you two. Looks like your buddy here kind of goes for this guy.
I always notice you're around to protect him.
So what? So I don't like it, that's all. I think there's something between them. Better stay away from him.
That's no strain.
Oh, that dame gripes me.
Well, knock it off and let's get some shut-eye.
Yeah, sure, Warden. You're gonna go for that dame, don't you?
Bother you, Red?
I wouldn't.
Hey, Josie, keep an eye out for those gators, will you? I'd like to get out of here the same shape I got in.
Well, that could be improved.
Yeah? Says who? Hey, isn't Vera coming in? Nah, she's still asleep. She must think we're working. Hey, you! Get out of here! Beat it!
Nice morning for a swim.
Josie, get him out of here!
But, Billy, I thought you liked him.
It's different in the daylight.
Wouldn't you like to go for a swim, Bob?
Josie, I told you make him go away.
They say the water's fine. She's only kidding.
I am not.
Any chance of getting my hands untied?
Maybe.
Josie, make him go away. Make him go away.
I think you better go back to camp.
Well, I guess you're outvoted, Josie. Thanks anyway.
Like the bayou's all clogged up. Man, what do we do now? Well, it sure wasn't this way the last time. No, but it sure is now.
Do we have to go through this stuff?
Right down the middle.
Why can't we go around?
And take a chance on getting lost? We could be wandering around this mess for the rest of our lives, which wouldn't be long.
Looks like this stuff will catch on the propeller.
Do we have to row through this? Rowing would take a week of Sunday.
All right, how are we going to get through this mess?
We'll pull ourselves through. It's only a couple of feet deep. We'll take turns. Lee, you and me first.
How long's it going to take us to get through, Josie?
Oh, how do I know? All I know is there's no other way.
Hey, don't go to sleep on the job!
Vera, shut up. Oh. Well, that's all. You two take a turn. Nice work, huh?
Yeah. Why don't we let him pull?
Yeah, let's put him to work. When we're this close, we're not taking any chances. We keep his hands tied.
Don't make a lot of sense to me why we should do all the work.
Oh, this stinking swamp water stinks. Why don't you two stop griping and get to work?
Look, there's clear water up ahead.
here.
Man, I thought we was never gonna make it. Gee, I sure can't wait to get my hands on those dynamite. Cut the shovel. Shut up.
I guess it steered you the right spot.
Ouch, I busted the only nail I had left.
Wait, that's just pathetic.
Hey, Josie, where's the shovel?
It's in the boat. Hey, bring the shovel. Shovel coming up.
Rope's hurting your wrist?
What wrists?
I wish I could untie you.
I wish you could, too.
Hurry up.
If I weren't tied, we could jump him now.
What makes you think I want to?
You do.
If one of us were wounded, we'd never get out of here alive.
Why didn't you let me in on the secret? So where do you figure in this?
I'm just an average American crook. Josie's watching.
Found the shovel. Then shut up and bring it.
Here's the shovel. I feel something. It's right here. I can feel it. Watch out with that thing.
Ah, who needs it?
I've got it. Oh, dig some more on that end.
I got my hand in it.
Oh, watch it now.
All right, here it comes.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
There it is.
Man, that's what I'm here for. Oh, you and me both. Well, open it, Josie. Open it up. Here, I'll do it.
Now hold it. You want to set the thing? Now stand back. Watch it, Billy.
You got it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Well, I got
A quarter of that is mine? Too bad you couldn't bring yourself to do a quarter of the digging.
Easiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, man, it's raining diamonds. Look, you can just wait till you get your own share to rain with. Oh, you can cut it out knocking me around now that I'm rich. Look, you're asking for it. Oh. Try it. Oh, good.
Come on, fight.
Now stop it or I'll down both of you.
Better get these things in the boat. Guess we better tie you up again.
It's getting to feel natural.
No, you're not such a bad guy.
You're okay yourself, Josie.
Too bad you're so square. I never could figure you legit guys.
Guess I was just brought up wrong.
Be careful, mister. I don't like to be laughed at.
What's the matter?
Oh, Mr. Big Mouth.
You have to hit him when his hands are tied?
I'd hate to hit him when they wasn't. Let's get going.
That suits me. Man, I'd like to get out of this dump. Well, there ain't much you can do around here with or without diamonds. Hey, Josie, you figure they got the swamp surrounded looking for us?
Oh, they surround us all right, but they got a big area to surround. We'll get out of here, unless you want to stay here.
You gals want to spend the night in the lilies? Oh, I'm tired. Mine's not much farther out of here.
Poor heart, huh?
Yeah. I think I'll go to Alaska and sit on one of them glacier things for a month of Sundays.
So if you were up there, then you'd want to come back here again.
Here's one place I'd never want to come back to. Unless somebody buries some more diamonds for me. Josie, how much you figure they're worth?
Oh, $500,000. I told you what the fence said. He'll at least give us 200 grand.
Yeah, I'm sure going to see him. 200 grand. Man, that's a lot of loot.
You said it.
I guess that's 50 grand apiece, huh?
Yeah.
Don't sound like so much that way.
Guess it'll have to do.
You know, that Vera's a mean dame. With that gun of hers, I bet she gets herself into trouble before she ever gets a chance to spend it.
So that's her problem.
I could sure do without that Lee, too. She thinks she's so smart.
You don't like nobody tonight, do you?
Josie, how'd you like to have 100 grand apiece instead of 50?
I'd like it.
Listen, Josie, it wouldn't be any trouble to get rid of them, too.
Yeah.
Then you and me could split even. 100 grand apiece.
Are you sure you wouldn't like that whole 200 grand all for yourself?
Oh, Josie, you know I wouldn't do nothing to you.
Dirty, dumb little two-timer. I don't know nothing about you except that you make me sick. Look, we came into this 4 ways, and that's the way we're going out, unless you'd like to try something, get yourself out of the deal. Now get out of here before I break your dirty little neck.
But Josie!
Get out of here!
Well, apparently Red, or Josie, is the only one you can trust here. We're about to see that you can't really trust Red. You can't trust Marilyn Monroe.
You know, I got to retract my previous answer, by the way. You asked if I had to choose one.
Yeah, who would you choose?
I'm not going to choose.
You're going to just work your way through all of them? Or?
I mean, come on. They're obviously, you know, likable types. Poor Greg's there. He's their hostage, and they can hardly keep themselves away from him.
Yeah, Mannix is really, you know,
he's got some pretty good odds on this island.
I think they all found out he owns an oil. Now, one flaw here we're about to see. She takes all their guns, and then later in the movie, you'll find out, she sets up this elaborate thing to ambush them. Like, you got all their guns, they're all sleeping. How about bam, 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 bam? I mean, one of them wakes up in time maybe to challenge you, right? And try to stumble around, you shoot that one too. So I don't think Red's really thought this whole thing through.
I can explain that in 2 words.
What?
Roger Corman.
Roger needed a good, you know, showdown at the end, and just shooting people in their sleep wasn't good enough.
We weren't done with cutoffs. He's not done with suspense.
That's right. But yeah, I guess it turns out that they all had their little plans here to make off with the diamonds. So, not, you know, it's funny. No honor among thieves.
You know, I was thinking, poor Greg with his arms tied behind his back.
Yeah.
I was going to mention to you, with all these alligators and stuff, I once swam a mile with my arm tied behind my back.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Well, kicked a lot.
Flailed.
Some kid out at summer camp he said, I bet you can't swim a mile. I said, heck, I could do it with one arm tied behind my back. Thinking that was a cliche that he just let pass, but he said, bet you a buck you can't. So I tied my arm behind my back and swam a mile.
Well,
you know, that was the only part of my body that hurt, was that tied up arm at the end of the mile.
Well, Red's making her move with Mannix here, so let's get back to this.
Good luck, Mannix.
You might like it when you got there. I don't want to kill you. I really don't want to kill you. I've got the diamonds and the guns. You come with me and don't make a sound.
Josie, wake up! What's the matter?
They're gone.
They got my gun.
Mine too.
The diamonds! That crazy, sneaky little...
The boat. Hey, it's still here.
Why do you suppose she didn't take the boat?
Why did she take Bob?
Couldn't you see she was crazy about him?
I guess so. Come on, let's go.
Where?
Well, after her. Where else?
Now, wait a minute. Vera's smart and she's clever. There's got to be a reason why she didn't take that boat.
Yeah. Why didn't she?
Seems to me she wanted us to come running after her.
You can't let her get away.
Well, I'm not about to go running into a bullet either.
I don't know how she did it.
First thing we've got to do is find out where she's at.
But how?
And we better see her before she sees us, because she'll kill us.
Just like that? Well, I guess the first thing is to find their trail.
Josie!
You can see where they went. She probably held a gun on him.
Remember I told you she wasn't no good?
It wasn't exactly a surprise to me. Look, if she went through this mess, I guess we can, too. Now, remember, if she sees us, we're dead, so keep it quiet.
Okay.
Josie, what are we going to do when we find her?
Oh, beats me.
Well, then why do we have to?
Oh, let's do one thing at a time. Come on.
How long do we play this game?
Until it's over.
Behind here.
How did she ever get up in that tree?
She's there, all right.
How did she ever get up there with all those guns?
If I know Vera, she's got them lined up like a shooting gallery.
Looks like Bob's okay.
Sure she goes for him.
We could spread out and rush her from three sides.
That's exactly what she expects us to do.
Is she a good shot?
Oh, she can hit anything she can see. If we were to rush out there, we'd all three be dead before we could reach her.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Let me think a minute. Now, she figures that she can shoot us, but we can't shoot her.
We've got nothing to shoot her with.
That's right. So if we could shoot her, the surprise would be on our side.
Yeah, that'd be a real surprise, all right.
Come on, I got an idea. I used to make these when I was a kid. Got a couple of rats with them once.
Sure hope you can get one more.
How far do you think you can throw it?
I'm not exactly the smallest girl in the class. Now, you two girls circle around. And then when I whistle like I told you, get her to take a shot at you. You gotta get her to take a shot at you, but don't do it so good you get yourself killed. Understand?
We'd better.
Man, I sure hope you can throw that thing.
I do, too. Now, go on.
That's gonna hurt.
You got me, you rotten bastard.
You dirty rat. You killed my one of my drinks.
Greeno vision.
Popcorn's service to the environment. We decided to go green for a portion of an episode.
Come on, folks, save the environment. Turn everything green, even your copies of old movies.
As our gal kills wildlife,
That's
we urge
right.
people to go green.
As they shoot up half the forest here in this shot.
They are quite the guerrilla warfare folks.
Although they said Red's such a great shot that she sure wasted a lot of bullets just shooting at nothing. You know? We might have to take aim first. Oh, Greeno vision's gone. Back to the movie.
Can't you get rid of it?
I didn't care much for this one either. Another second and I'd have been dead.
She shot it?
Yeah.
Before the spear got her?
No, afterwards. Last thing she did before she fell.
She always was a good shot. Funny thing. She always wanted to kill anything. And the last thing she did was save his life.
The last thing she did was kill a snake.
How much further we gotta go now, Josie? Just a couple of more miles.
Oh, let's go.
I'm not taking any chances. They're probably waiting for us. It's gonna get dark pretty soon. I want to see when I get out of here. Come on, mister.
Let's see what you gotta see.
I'm not interested in how you lost those girls. I'm only interested in finding them again. By now, they've probably gotten to the jewels. The slightest suspicion, and they'd just as soon kill Lieutenant Hampton as look at her. It doesn't matter now whether we're seen or not. The important thing is to make contact. Sure, it's a big jungle, but we've got a big force out there, haven't we? Now get on it and let's make that contact. All right. Dick, come in here, will you?
I can hardly wait to get to that fence and turn these diamonds into spending money.
Yeah, me too.
How much is a cut 3 ways now? Huh, Josie?
Seems to me you'd like to get to that fence too, Lee.
Huh? Oh, I got one of my own.
Oh? Well, maybe he could give me a better price. For me and Billy.
Oh, I guess they all pay about the same.
You never know. How would I get in touch with him?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
Well, that's a fine way to act after all we've done for you.
It hasn't been a one-way street, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't think it's very...
Forget it, Billy. Well, we should be out of here in a couple of hours.
It's sure gonna seem funny without you ordering me around, Josie.
Gonna seem funny without you and Vera squabbling all the time, too.
Yeah. Sure will.
Expecting someone?
Aren't you? They probably got this whole jungle surrounded.
Yeah, maybe. Poor old Vera. She should have let that snake get Bob.
What do you mean?
Save us the trouble.
Oh, Josie. Can't you think of no other way? He's cute.
He may be cute, but as long as he can talk, we got a couple extra murder raps.
Look, why don't you just tie him up and leave him?
Why should we?
We're close to the edge of the jungle. A gunshot will bring whoever's looking for us a-running.
What makes you so sure somebody's looking for us?
You sure don't like gunshots, do you?
Not when they attract attention and get us caught.
You don't like them when they kill anybody either.
No, not especially.
I wonder if you've got any guts.
She sure don't like to see nobody get hurt.
Not when it's not necessary.
Seems to me that this one's necessary.
But the sound will bring them.
There won't be any sound. Would you like to try it?
Why should I? It's not my idea.
Might make us all feel a little closer.
Yeah. Why should we be the only ones with a murder rap on our heads?
Make me feel like I could trust you.
Okay.
Give me your gun.
Why should I? I'll kill him for you if you want. Give me the knife.
It's just a little late. Give me your gun.
You untie me? Before you do, I'm gonna have to take you in.
I'll go. It's the police boat.
Don't worry. I'll stand by you.
Let's go.
Dun dun dun! Ah, the good guys win in the end.
Now, I may be a little bit confused here. Didn't he just say something about having to turn her in?
Yeah, it was a joke.
She's the cop, right?
But she's playing an outlaw, so that's what the little joke was, yeah. Something like that.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I don't think she ever even told him she was a cop. So, I mean,
well, that's,
as far as he knows, he's still hanging with the fugitive, but a good fugitive with a kind heart. But they have a weird conversation. You know, they had that conversation where it was like, I don't know, you know, that she kind of hints at that she's not a bad girl, but like you're trying to figure it out. Good luck. You know? How about that fight scene at the end? Though? That was
it was
crazy mad stuntography or whatever.
There was Ang Lee, I think, was the choreographer. This was his first movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's like the Matrix guy.
They used the wires in this one,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Well, I mean, I will say there's a couple of bad fight scenes. This one they cranked it up a little bit in this one. I thought the fight scene was decent. And my favorite scene, I actually laughed out loud when it happened at the end here, was when Bob, with both hands tied behind his back, and you know one of the girls has a gun pointed at his girl, and Bob just like hops over there and just kicks the gun, and of course the gun goes off as he kicks it. But it almost looked like an effeminate move on his part, like he's hopping through the woods and kicks the gun.
You ever tried to look masculine hopping through the woods with your hands tied behind your back?
I'm like, but you know, the funny thing is, and then he goes and kicks her butt. You know, I mean, like Bob has both hands. He can literally say, "I can fight you with both hands tied behind my back." And then another girl comes to take him in, and she can't take him down either. I mean, she's swinging. I mean,
he's a real estate speculator. They're a pretty rugged guy.
I thought he was an oil man.
Yeah, whatever. I don't remember. That was 2 hours ago.
Yeah, those oil men are tough. Anyway.
I think of myself as an oil man.
Yeah.
There will be blood. There will not be excitement.
Oh no, it's
there will be snoring.
I drink your milkshake. That's what the big line. That's where things got a little crazy. You know, it's crazy when he beat him to death with a
bowling pin. So we each have a milkshake. I'm over here with my milkshake. You're over there with yours. But I have a really long straw. I drink your milkshake.
That's right. Yeah, the movie kind of lost it at the end. It was entertaining.
And I waited 2.5 hours for that. And we're not talking about this movie. Again, we're back on the there will be
there was
blood.
no bowling pins, and you
Right.
didn't miss anything.
Just let me tell you a little something about Roger Corman.
Okay.
Them, not you, really.
Right,
but
yeah.
I have his permission to tell you.
I know all I need to know.
Yeah, Roger Corman, his philosophy of directing is, and I think he's the reason they started using the term B-movie, is, so when you try to shoot a scene, you can shoot it over and over and over and over again until you get it right and get an A on it.
Right.
But if you just say, okay, first time through we got a B, let's call it good, then you can make the movie for 1/10 as much money and get done with it quicker and turn out more movies.
Yeah.
And that is his philosophy, if that's not already obvious to you, his philosophy of filmmaking. And
he was kind of known for like a kind of factory approach to movies. Let's crank them out. Yeah.
And he, I think he has more movies to his name than any other actual director in Hollywood. There is a name that people that don't want their name on it will put on the movie. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I can't.
But I think he's the most prolific director in Hollywood. He was offered Waterworld that Kevin Costner decided to make. And he said, I'm kind of interested in this project, but I couldn't do it for under $100,000, so I'm not going to take it. And Kevin Costner took it, and what did he spend? $750 million on that horrible piece of cinema?
Yeah, right.
Roger Corman really should have done it.
Yeah, it's funny because I do think maybe it's Corman's influence over the years or whatever, but I don't know. Even somebody like Tarantino, I mean, he puts a lot into his movies, but I think he makes those actors sort of like, let's keep these salaries low. Let's just, let's make something that's not, doesn't break the bank,
Let's hit what we shoot for instead of shooting for the stars.
And I've heard Clint Eastwood is pretty, like, he usually does it on one take, move on, so. And he doesn't do crap movies. So.
We always do it in one take, move on.
The funny thing is after making fun of whoever doesn't know who, Roger Corman was, I just realized that I was getting him confused with Russ Meyer. Is it Meyer or Myers? Anyway,
Myers.
Yeah, so it's like, that's a different kind of movie, but I guess that's what I was looking for when I went into this movie.
Right.
You know what you're looking for when you go to a Russ Meyer movie, right?
Not much.
In the way of clothing.
Yes.
On his female leads.
All right, well, I don't know about you, but I got a couple pair of jeans at home that I need to cut off, make some shorts out of.
It's summertime, time to cut those jeans.
So I can head down to New Orleans on Friday and sneak around the swamp.
Pasty legs out there in the sun. All right, folks. Well, stay tuned to see if Skyler's back. Well, you'll at least be here for the summer, right? We're going to do shows over the summer?
Not sure. We'll have to see how it goes.
Well, we'll see how it goes. You might see another show in a month. You might have to wait 3 months. That's part of the cliffhanger. All right. I'm Tim Boehme.
I'm Skyler Ross. Until next time, keep popping, Colonel.